Hello everybody, welcome to the next part of your workout for lyric sopranos, young lyric sopranos. Hopefully, before you do this video, it's very important that you watch them all in order. So go through and not just watch them all, you should be singing along. So the idea of these videos is that it's not an explanation for you to watch of something that you then go away and do, but it's a demonstration that you sing along with. And then when you get into trouble, you can hear how we solve the problem with Izzy. You can hear the kind of sound you're supposed to make. One of the reasons I started doing these videos was because when I demonstrate the exercise for my young female students, sometimes I get the wrong impression because I'm a mature sort of baritonal voice and it doesn't give you the idea of the kind of sound. It's more difficult to relate to it. So hopefully if you're a young lyric soprano between the ages of 12 or even younger possibly, but probably around 12 to 17, 18, you can relate to what's happening with Izzy's voice. The bridges and passaggio will be in a similar sort of place if you're a lyric soprano, and you can get a good idea of how to do these exercises in a way that will benefit you the best. So the next on the list is Valerio. Izzy, can you tell us the sounds that we're doing there? So we're doing va.
Valerio.
Good, that's it. So we've got a rolled R going into the E sound. Can you demonstrate one for us, Izzy?
Yes.
These exercises go in order. This one is tougher than the last exercise we did. It makes her body work. It goes a little bit deeper into the muscles. Valerio. Excellent, very good. So it turns on the le.
Yeah.
Straight away. And the l opens up the trapdoor there for it to drop inside your body. Correct. The last O is not O, it's O, which is what Izzy did. It's absolutely correct. A bit like you're saying off. O. Good. We want to do these 3-note exercises slowly, deliberately, place each note, get used to the coordination that these vowel changes demand within our body. Your voice tells you what to do. Va, double the L. Exactly. Double L. Good. Don't rush it. Take your time. Work your voice. Good. We're in the vocal gym. Excellent. Shake it down. Good. Twice. Good. 3 times. Sing along at home. Make sure you're singing along. Good. Was there any thought of up and down, do you think?
No, just to the side and stretching out.
Exactly. Last one. If anything, maybe just slightly on the top note, think down with the head. Many as you like. Lovely.
Yeah.
You feel that nice resonance in the chest?
Yes.
Good. If you rest your hand there, do this at home, you can feel the buzzing down there. Enjoy it. I like the last
really
one.
Buzzy.
You feel that?
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's
got a nice sensation. So that's why it got its name chest register, because of that resonance that you get on those low notes if you want the sound to sound rich and project nicely, with a little bit of chest resonance in there. But back up the scale, it's a good idea to just give your voice a second to rest at that point, let the muscles relax. So breathing, we want to feel that the intercostal muscles, we want to feel that the ribs expand slightly like this, and the diaphragm is coming down inside our body. It feels a little bit like a yawn. Just take a deep breath in first. That's it. So Izzy has that kind of expansion there, and then you feel the yawn kick in, and it makes you yawn. When the diaphragm descends, it can really trigger a yawn. It's called the sympathetic reflex. So if you feel like you're yawning all the time as you're practicing vocal exercise, it's probably good. Diaphragm going down in there. Okay, everything nice and relaxed. You feel okay?
Yeah.
Always check that you know as you go that you're not working too hard. If the throat gets scratchy, then you're probably working a bit too hard. If it tickles a little bit, especially on the bridges, that would be normal. That's okay. Keep exercising your voice. And quite often the tickles, you don't feel tickly at the first few exercises, and then about 3 exercises in, it starts to tickle as things start to move a bit more. And then if you keep going, suddenly, I remember some wonderful moments where I was feeling really quite tired in my singing lessons, and I get to the last exercise and suddenly I'd feel completely fresh again, because everything was in the right place, and I feel like I could sing through 3 or 4 arias quite comfortably. And that's quite a nice surprise, because these are tiring, aren't they?
Yeah, very.
Okay, up the scale. Valerio. Good. Hold that breath. Create that within the klaxon here. Nice, roll up. Good. Rest the hand there. Do you have any chest resonance still? None. So it's
Really,
all
yeah,
gone at
it's
this point.
just-
Hence the name head voice.
Yeah.
But this sounds very full on.
That's so strange. I really kind of assumed it might have at least a tiny bit, but absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all. Sometimes it has the tiniest bit on the R, because R tends to go that way. The E tends to encourage a bit more head resonance. Very good. Exactly. Keep working through these exercises, stretching your voice. Take your time. Sideways, sideways. That's it. And we go sideways on every note. So it's that note gets drawn out sideways, the next note goes sideways, the next note goes sideways, the next note goes sideways. A bit like the branches of a Christmas tree coming off the trunk. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Every single one. So it's not that we go up and then down, it's that we go sideways. Hold it sideways, hold it sideways. And everything is trying to close in, we need to keep that width. So one line of the passaggio, second the passaggio, feels like it's narrowing, and it does, and we need to try to resist that. Well done. Are you okay?
Sounds like a weird like
On
that
the
is- yeah.
It can be difficult, more difficult to roll the R on different notes. So on high notes, generally speaking, people struggle a bit more. There might be a little bit of tongue tension creeps in. Oh dear, sorry about that tune.
Hey, alright.
Very good. Easier to roll the tongue on that one?
It's easy to roll it. It just sounds very strange.
Yeah, on the high note. Yes, that's true. So we're so used to perhaps as we get used to that, we notice what it sounds like on the very low note, and it sounds very different on the high note. You notice it goes faster as well.
Yeah.
Because the breath pressure is more, it's higher frequency. Right, so that's the next of this full workout for young lyric sopranos. It's quite a demanding workout. really build some strength in your voice. If you're struggling to get up to those high notes, don't feel you have to do as high as easy as going. But if you do it every other day, a bit like going to the gym, it can have some really big benefits for you, and you get some big changes in the voice quite quickly. If you only do it once a week, a bit same as like going to the gym, perhaps doesn't have such a strong effect. But don't do it every day. You must have at least 24 hours, ideally 36 hours in between each full workout for your muscles to recover and build up. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that. Hope you've sung along and you found some benefit to your voice. If you've got any questions, do pop them in the comments below and I'll try and answer them if necessary. You can always book an online Skype session with me. So once you've got the hang of these exercises, do them live with me and I can give you some pointers which are particular for you. Big thank you to Izzy for demonstrating.
Thank you, yeah.
And hopefully we'll see you at the next one of this series of exercises for lyric soprano. See you soon.